Good morning. Here's a sight that you don't see every day. Lester making his bed. I have the hardest thing about making your bed inside the RV is the fact that you don't have a whole lot of space. There's not a whole lot of room to work. You don't have much room. That's hard. And then the second hard thing is I have Trixie, who does not want to get out of my way. Trixie likes to do everything with her daddy. And I'm not going to worry about pillows. Those are fine. I don't. And then every time I walk down the little aisle here to work, she's like right here with me. Okay, good enough. Good morning and hi to hello. You know, making the bed is something that you probably, whoa, where'd all the lights go? I would like to start off this morning by asking you all that question. How many of you guys make your bed every day? And how many do not? I'm putting my cap on, and now I'm going to attempt to start me some coffee. Trixie, you've already been outside, sweetie. You've already been outside. I'm tired. I am moving very slow. Very, very slow. So bear with me. I had the alarm for 6:45 and it went off. I woke up and turned it off. And then Trixie's like saying, hey, let's go. And I'm like, well, hold on, Trixie, I'm still tired. So I got up and then I opened the door for her. And I come back and I had the alarm on snooze. And no sooner did I sit down or lay down that I felt like the snooze went off immediately. Baby, you've already been outside. You're like, yeah, but we got chores to do, Daddy. Sweetie, I always do the chores after I have my cup of coffee. I always have my cup of coffee first, then I do my chores. And then no sooner had I laid down to try to get like a little, however minutes of a snooze, like 9-minute cat nap, that the snooze went off again. So I pressed snooze one more time. Says, oh, you know what? I'll be fine. I don't normally go live until a little after 7. I think I'll be okay. And I felt like I only closed my eyes and the snooze or the alarm went off again. I'm like, okay, I'll get up then. Oh. So I'm reading about you guys and those who make their beds. Let's hear it. How many make their beds every day and how many do not? I'm not going to judge. It doesn't matter to me. So it looks like a lot. Well, so actually I'm kind of torn. It looks like maybe a 50-50 split of those who make their bed every day and then the other half who do not. Some make it immediately. So my mom instilled that in us. And, you know, I'll tell you, it's crazy because, and I'm not knocking anybody because, you know, whatever, everyone lives their own life, so to each their own. But me, Sister Kim, hey Trisha, Tina, that's my other sister, and then my brother Dan. all of us, all four of us, or we're like neat freaks. We keep our yard clean. We keep our homes tidy. Our vehicles, for the most part, are clean. We don't keep clutter and junk. We make our beds. We, have clean clothes. And all of those things my mom instilled into us. Now, don't get me wrong, she used to drive us nuts. Every morning, she would usually wake us up by that vacuum hitting in the side of the bed. Boom, 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 as she's trying to vacuum, and we're still trying to sleep. Never had a chance to sleep in with Mom. But I'll tell you what's crazy about this, all four of us have grown up to where we just need to have clean room, made beds. And then what's weirder about that is that all of our kids, now there's a lot of kids here. So there's four of us. So Kim, me, Tina, and Daniel. But Kim has her 3 sons. I have my 2 sons. Tina has 3 sons. Then Daniel has a son and a daughter, right? So all of those kids, listen to me. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 grandkids. Filthy. Filthy. Just filthy. Plain filthy. Dirty. Scummy. I love them. They're my own children, my niece and my nephews, and I love them. But they're filthy. How is that how is that possible? How is it that my mom always kept everything so clean and neat and tidy, and she instilled that into all of us? And now all four of us keep our yards mowed. I mean, we keep things cleaned up. You have probably been by and visited everyone's home in the different videos, and you know that every one of us try to keep whatever we have cleaned up and tidied up. Our vehicles, are washed, and for the most part, just nothing fancy, just clean. Yet every one of the kids are sloppy, trashy. You love them, but boy, they're dirty. Boy, they are dirty. Anyone have an explanation for that? Or is there anyone who can say, yeah, that's the same way with us, Lester? Same way. I'm clean, but my kids are dirty. I'm not trying to talk mess about anybody, guys. I'm just telling you that, and for the most part, Ellie, Lex, my kids, Bree, Jake, just... So there's several that agree. Same way with mine, says Ann. Dan from Oz, yep, same way. So I wonder, what is it going to take? What's it going to take for so here's the thing. So now that a lot of those kids are having kids, so, which makes some of us grandparents, will our grandkids be even worse, or will they start cleaning up their act? Because who's going to teach them to clean up their act? These are serious questions. These are very serious questions. Who's going to teach Bree and Jake and Buddy and Tony and Ellie and Lex and Bennett and Elijah and Dusty to start cleaning up? Most of them live on their own. Most of those kids have all grown up to live on their own. Yes, I should have clarified that. Most of those kids are now in their 20s and 30s, and they're filthy. Their spouses. That I will say this, Stephanie, Stephanie made Buddy clean up. So Stephanie, you all know my niece-in-law, Stephanie. She cleaned Buddy up, made him clean up his act a little bit. And now they're a whole lot more tidy because of Stephanie. I can't say that Megan makes Ellie do a whole lot as far as cleaning up. I think that Megan's kind of in the same way as Ellie. I don't know, y'all. Let's get some coffee in us, though, can we? How about we get... Well, I don't think it's my mom's role to go by and get those kids to clean up. And as the parents of those kids, I mean, once they're out of the house and they're on their own, we can't follow them to their homes and demand things of them. So, maybe time, maybe age. I don't know. Maybe, I hope so. Let me pour up my coffee if you don't mind. Let me get something in me. Steady as she goes. I'm ready today. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Big wheel, keep on turning. Rolling, rolling, rolling down the river. All right. Coffee's looking pretty good today. Coffee's looking pretty good. The color's right. It's not too frothy. Uh-oh. We're nearing the bottom of my anti-aging pills. Oh, Lord. Lord, Lord. Good morning, everybody. I'm still seeing that you guys are talking about the clean stuff, the clean freak. This is the clean gene that we have. Coffee clinks to you all, friends. Coffee clinks. There we go. Some of you guys are already on your second cup of coffee. Salute, cheers, and coffee clinks. Thank you guys for joining me. My plans this morning, it's very wet, very sloppy out there. I do not think it's actually raining, even though I see it has rained overnight. Did I tell you guys that we got 3.5 inches of rain yesterday? That's what it was That's what it was when I got here yesterday. Now, it may have rained more overnight. Fine, let's do that. Let's make us a family tree. Let's just do that. Most of you guys already know this, though. Now, my problem is going to be finding a pen. I'll even use a marker. I'll use a marker, I don't care. Well, gosh darn it. The day I'm going to build you a family tree, I can't even find anything to write with. I was going to use this word search book, but whatever. That ain't going to happen. Okay, no big deal. We will save that for another day. But I'll do it with my hands. Here's my dad. Here's my mom. right? And together, mom and dad, and it created 4. It created 4. How am I going to do this? Okay. It created 4. It would be Kim, me, Tina, and Dan. And then off of Kim's branch popped out 3. Buddy, Tony, Levi. And then off of my branch popped out 2. Lex, L.E. Off of Tina's branch popped out 3. Dustin, Bennett, Elijah. Out of Dan's branch popped out 2. Jacob and Bree. You guys following me so far? Does all of that make perfect sense? You guys get me? I'm not going to do that. Oh, my Lord. Oh, Lord. Someone goes, looks like you're throwing gang signs. God forbid I end up doing the wrong thing with my fingers, and then they end up, ICE is going to come get me. ICE is going to come send me to Venezuela. That'd be horrible. Lester in Venezuela. God. Or Lester to the alligator Alcatraz. Because I'm doing a family tree, Your Honor. This is my family tree. No one's going to believe that for a minute. Gosh darn it. They're going to roll in here and pick me up and take me off somewhere. They're going to disappear me. Oh, good. That's coffee's so very good. Oh, my gosh. Someone says 26 and a half from G and Pawpaw. Not sure what that means. Could that be like the total number of descendants from G and Pop? I don't know. Guys, you don't have to get your panties in a wad or your about me making my reference to ICE and alligator Alcatraz. I said that if I sit here throwing gang signs, they're going to send me off. Don't let dumb things like that trigger you. Oh my goodness. This coffee is extra good. I needed it. I don't know why I'm so tired. I feel like last night after I got off the live, I ate while the hot water heater was warming up, sitting here and watched a little bit of my TV, and then I took a shower, a good shower. I used that beautiful, wonderful shampoo and conditioner that you gifted me, the tea tree. So I was all just, my whole body was breathing, felt so wonderful. And then I laid down, turned the TV back on, which I always do. But I'll tell you what, I don't even remember what I was watching. I was asleep that late. So, and then I wouldn't say I ate too much too late. It was probably 9 o'clock, and I always eat a little bit around 9 o'clock. Last night I had no snacks. I did not have any snacks. So, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. You don't have to worry about me. And then don't forget that yesterday I actually did not work. It's too wet at Jake's. Too much water standing at Jake's. And so there wasn't much to do over there. And then I drove yesterday morning to have my truck looked at and have them measure it to get me that flatbed. I think I made that in the video. So that'll be exciting. The truck's going to look so different, but it's going to be so much better for what I do with it. It's going to really accommodate my needs so much easier. And then Elvis asked me, do I sleep with the TV on? I usually do, but the TV has a timer that will turn off after I haven't watched it for so long. So I wake up with the TV off. Becca fell asleep listening to a mystery novel, and it put her into some really weird places with her dreams. As far as the fan, I do not sleep with the fan, but I do leave the air on. Not always on. So you know how the compressor will kick on and kick off? So I do sleep with the white noise. I enjoy that. And Trixie doesn't bother me. Trixie and all the girls sleep they sleep the whole night through. They will only start trying to get me up in the morning when it's time to get up. So I don't know. I'm fine. Just did not sleep as good as I would like to, but I'm good. All right, well, I've had you on here for 20 minutes. Would you all like to walk out and go ahead and see what's going on with the animals outside and get some babies fed? And then we'll get this day started. Yes? All right. Let me get some shoes on. I see them over here by the door. I'm going, Trixie. She's getting excited. She knows it's time to go out and do some chores. She loves to help her daddy. You ready? Ready to go out there and do some work? She's like, I am ready to get some work done, Dad. Let me say hi to my friends first. Hello to my friends. Hello to all of the friends who love me. Everyone loves you, Trixie. Everyone thinks you're a good girl for helping your daddy. They think you're a wonderful girl for helping Daddy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, sweetie. I'll be leaving my glasses right here. And I'll be having to take off this cap and put on a different one. However, the different cap is in my truck. So I'll swing by and grab that real fast. You guys ready? Walk with me. You know what? So dumb. Look who's not coming. So she wants me to go out and work. She does not want to go with me. Did y'all see that? Trixie wants me to get up and go work, but she does not want to come with me. She's like, go on, get out there and do your job. Go on out there and feed them animals. They're gonna be hungry. Everyone's gonna need some food. You need to go. That sounds like some of you ladies who might send your husbands off to work every day. You're like, go on, go make some money for this family. Get on. I'll make you some coffee and you get on out of here. And I'm going back to bed. That's not fair, y'all. Trixie is in there right now. She's in there right now, laid up in there. And since she sends me out to work, that's what she did. She sent me out to work. And she's in there laid up. It's a very quiet morning. Very still. There's no airflow. I would not say it's hot, but because of the rain from yesterday, it is a dab humid. There's no one standing at the gates screaming at me. I actually see Roman walking across the pasture. Let me zoom in for you all. He doesn't see me yet. Over here is Chucky Poos. We talked last night about us. Well, there's all the cows out back. They're way down by the pecan trees and the pond. And don't forget, whenever I zoom in, it does get a little bit shaky. I can't control that. Whenever Roman sees me, he will come up to the barn. All of the horses will. They're going to come a-running. Oh no. It looks like the bulls have finally flipped over their hay feeder, and all of that hay has been destroyed, which is what happens. Waylon, we saw him messing with it a couple of days ago. Looks like he finally got it flipped over. And once it's been flipped over, and then the hay is just going to be, well, you can see the hay on the ground there, just pushed all over the darn place. Oh, Waylon. Oh, Waylon. I'm glad I mowed when I did. I told you that when I mowed on Tuesday, it didn't really need it that bad. But I mowed anyway because that's my day to mow. And sure enough, yesterday to get all that rain, the ground is wet. It's solid though, it's not muddy like where I'm sinking into it, so we're blessed for that. We have decent drainage here. I've done a little bit of engineering to try to help a little bit with a few culverts here and there. I'm trying to go real quiet here. Wouldn't that be wonderful to be able to feed before they see me? Roman still does not see me over here. There's a lot of deer in the tree line. Uh-oh. He might look this way. There he is. See the deer? Center of your screen, I see two. Where's Gemma and Rita? I don't know. That was so cute seeing them run to us yesterday that we might see that again today. Let me try to get their food set out before though they come a-running. Oh shit, there's Gemma. There's Gemma. Oh shit, there's Rita. Oh shit, fire. Shit. I've been spotted. I've been spotted. Oh shit, fire, here she comes. They see me. They see me. Let's watch Roman run. Y'all ready? Roman, come eat, bud. Here comes my big guy. Come on, Big Daddy. Come on, big guy, time to eat. Yeah, he's like, I'm not gonna run. It'll be there when I get there. I know my daddy. He's not gonna leave me without. And he's right, I would not leave him without. Come on, big guy. Get back in there. Get back in that room. Did y'all see Gemma trying to come out? She's trying to come out and start trouble. Did you pour your food out? Why do you do that, sweetie? Why do you always do that? She must eat. Hey, bud. I got some food for you, buddy. Come on over. She always pours her food out. I'm going to squeegee that water out of here as soon as I get Roman into his stall. Hey, bud. Hi, buddy. Come on in. Come on over, bud. We got some snacks. It's time for morning breakfast. Come on over here and looky here. Come looky here. Looky here. Hey, look over here. Good morning, sir. Good morning, handsome. How goes it? Nice to see you this morning. You look great. I don't see any flies on him. He's looking good. I did see a few flies on Gemma. We're going to work on her. I did not see any on Rita. Now, I'm going to tell, if you're wondering, if you're saying to yourself, Lester, why does Gemma have flies on her, but Rita and Roman do not? I'm going to show you why. Look, I got the spray. Look. The reason that Gemma has flies and Rita and Roman do not is because I have reintroduced Gemma to a protein lick. And she's been licking on her some protein. There we go. Look at it. Kills those flies on contact. That's good, baby. You don't want to have flies all over you all day. There we go. So those flies will die on contact. Oh, let me squeeze that out real fast, guys. I know this is part of the lifestyle that you don't like to do. You want to just go feed cows. I get it, but I've got to do this real fast. There she goes. All right. looks a whole lot better. Get all that mucky stuff out of here. There comes that nice, beautiful sunlight to dry some things up. All right, now we will open up the stall doors. They can come out whenever they're ready. Sweetie, you are something wonderful, you know that? I'm gonna open this door so you can come out when you're ready. Reed, I'm gonna open your door too. You have any flies on you, sweetie? I don't see flies on her. Sweetie, I'm behind you. I don't see any flies on Rita whatsoever. So she's good. She and Roman are both fine with no flies. No flies, right? It was just the old pig pen. He's like, just the old pig pen, Daddy. I'm like, all right, just the old pig pen. We're good then. Let me turn off the barn lights, please. Okay. I'll leave my tripod right there so I'll have it for tomorrow or later on today. Okay, well, there's the horses are done. Thank you guys for joining me on that. The deer are still down at the bottom of the pasture, right there along the tree line, having them a little breakfast. Here come the longhorn moving themselves up across the way, which is wonderful. And our bulls are just now walking over, just now walking up, our little bulls, to see what the day's gonna hold for them. Let me look here and see what time it is. Be 38 minutes in. I'll be more than happy if you guys want to drive down, have a peek at our big cows. Anybody who doesn't have time for that can go ahead and tell your friends goodbye. Wish the coffee clubbers a great day, and y'all can all say your goodbyes to each other. But those who stick around, we're gonna go ahead and drive back and see what's going on with our cows. Maybe offer a muffin or two. Thank you to the kind senders of our muffins. I think it was funny that somebody was able to take a screenshot and sent to me in an email showing me how many empty boxes of muffins we've gone through, and I didn't reply. I don't know what they were. I don't know what they were trying to imply. But muffins are just a treat. We don't give it as their main source of nutrition, and I think that we go through muffins faster than most people do because of the fact that we have almost 20 cows that eat on them. And then when you count our little bulls up front who like to have an occasional muffin, and then there are some days that we will feed twice. Yeah, some days we feed twice. We feed 2 muffins a day, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. So, yeah, they took a screenshot. They're counting all of these empty muffin containers. And there's 5, y'all. Now, one of them, this one here, actually still has muffins in it. And that's the one that we'll be going with today as I dig muffins out. There we go. We got muffins in there. You guys hold on. Mount up, if you will. Try to avoid splashing mud all over myself if I can. Yeah, some of that rain you see from yesterday washed out even more of my rock over here. It washed it all out right there. It doesn't carry it very far, but this entire area is going to have some additional rock put on top of it. Can't do it when it's wet though. You got to wait till it dries up good. What you don't want to have is that guy who brings the rock coming over here and getting himself stuck, or putting a bunch of ruts into our yard when he's, turning around and doing all he has to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I think you can see how we go through muffins. 16, 17, 18. And I'll get just a couple extra just in case. We got really close with Jenny Lane yesterday. Wasn't that yesterday? I think it was yesterday. We got really close with Jenny. Gonna tap this gate open. And I'm gonna leave it open. There's no need to close it back. There's no cows up front. They're all watching Dad drive down. It's cute. Good morning, guys and girls. How about this morning we go ahead and as we drive along, go ahead and just kind of look at all of their bags. And then I will let you ladies decide on which cows you think may be first up. Now, even though we still have some time, I do not want to sling mud all over myself, so I'm driving real slow through this clay and this sloshy mud. I just do not want to start slinging mud all over myself. I'm still clean. All right, the cow out back is Charlene. She will not eat from the hand, so we can just go ahead and avoid her altogether. Here's our sweet Ruby Sue. Now, we do think that Ruby got bred, but she would be a new mom, so we don't know. Baby, show us your bag. Show us your bag, please. Nah, she ain't gonna show us no bag. We ain't gonna get no bag off of her. Stop it, Ruby. Ruby, don't you do all that. Now, there's Charlene. She would have also been bred this year. You might be able to see a bag on her starting to develop. Very small, but you can see it. You can see it, but it's very small. But there is, in fact, a bag developing right there on Charlene. Ruby Sue, please stop. Ruby Sue, settle down, Ruby. Ruby, don't you start doing all that. We have enough of those. Oh, God. Don't worry, these cows. You're going to get me hurt. Ruby, here's Ruby, get. Patsy, help me. There's Patsy. Calamity Jane, help Daddy, sweetie. Calamity. Ruby. Ruby, please. Get away from me, Ruby. Baby, please. Guys, I'm pushed over as far as I can. Hey, Calamity. Hi, sweetie. I'm glad you're a sweet girl. You girls need to move. You girls are out of control. You have a bag, Patsy? Can we look at your bag? Get it. I'm trying to look at your bag. Guys, I'm going to get myself hooked if I'm not careful. Look at Gracie's bag. Ruby Sue. Ruby, stop it. We're looking at bags. Look at Gracie's bag. Gracie. Thank you, Gracie, for running Ruby out of here. It took Gracie to run Ruby out of here. See what you got there, Gracie. It's kind of flappy, but it's there. Hi, Amber. Hey, sweet Amber. There you go. Hey, Pearl. What you got working down there, Pearl friend? Can we see what you got working there, Pearl? Oh, Pearl. There you go. Can we see what you got working, Pearl? Can we see what you got working over there? Yeah, there's not enough of a bag to notice on most of these. I don't think that Trinity ever got bred. Here's Santana. There you go, Santana. All right, we're moving on. We're moving on. You guys are great, but we're going to move on. We're moving on, sweetie. Hi, baby. Hey, Loretta. Here, sweet Loretta. No, ma'am. You've already had yours. Loretta, you're going to all have to move along. Calamity, baby, I can't be giving you more than one. I'm going to get myself in trouble. Look how sweet Trinity did. Trinity come took her muffin and walked away. She took her muffin and she walked away the way she's supposed to. Y'all should all just take your muffin and walk away. That's what good girls do. That's what the good girls do, is take their muffin and walk away. All right, we're going to circle over here and we'll grab Danny, Jezebel, and Dolly. Hi, Danny. I don't know if Danny ever got bred or not. I don't think so. Hey, Jezebel. So I think that you all would agree that it's way too early to start doing bag reports. There's nothing really of essence here, nothing to really brag about with these girls as far as bag development. When I say bag, I'm referring to the udder, obviously. Hi, Dolly. Aren't you just the prettiest girl? Aren't you just the prettiest girl, Aunt Dolly? Yes, you are. Don't forget that Loretta is Dolly's daughter. Loretta. Loretta, please. All right, we're going to swing by over here and grab Reba. Hey, Reba. Here you go, sweetie. All right. We're going to take a chance on Jenny Lane. Jenny Lane's getting closer and closer. Ruby, move. Everyone move. We're going to try to give a muffin to Jenny Lane. Jenny Lane, I'm sorry. Darn it, Jenny Lane. Jenny Lane needs to go off by herself. Move, Ruby Sue. Look out, sweetie. God. Let's ride up over here to our wrecking ball and Marilyn. Come here. Come on, Marilyn. There you go, beautiful. All right, and here you go, Jolene. There you go, Jolene. Such pretty girls. Such beautiful ladies. All right, now let me move on. We only get one, girls. I know you can handle more than one. I know you can handle more than one, but we only get one, okay? Baby, I'm not trying to run over you. I'm just trying to get around you. Just trying to get around you. No, ma'am. Do not put your head in here. Do not put your head up in here. Get out of here. Get that horn out of here. Look at that. You're going to take... Come here. Here, hurry. Get it and go. Get it and go before I get killed over here. Ah. Okay, get it. No, no, ma'am. You're going to hurt me. You're going to hurt me doing that. You move. You're going to hurt me. Doing that is going to hurt me. I would like to keep my eyes and keep my ears. I would like to keep all the body parts if I could. All right, I do believe I fed everybody. Norma Jean will not eat from the hand. I'm not even going to try with her. I'm going to swing back over here and try to get Jenny Lane, though. As long as no one else is around, Jenny Lane is getting closer and closer to doing it. Hurry. Jenny Lane, you got to go for it, baby. Jenny Lane, it's right here, sweetie. See, Jenny, you like those? Don't you like those? Hey, Reba. Serenity. I want to give one to your sister. Move. That ain't gonna happen. Hey, Danny. There you go. All right. Daddy's moving. Daddy's moving on around. Well, guys, we have one left. One left. Who deserves the last muffin? This is gonna go up for a vote. Who deserves the last muffin? Someone says Jolene. Someone says me. Someone said me. Who gets the last muffin, y'all? Tex. We'll go up and give to the bulls. But this last muffin, we have one last muffin. All right, I do believe you're all set. There's a lot saying Calamity Jane and Tex. Let's drive by and see if we can toss one over to Tex. We're not going to feed him from the hand, but we might can drive by and toss one over. Don't forget Calamity Jane got two, friends. She got two of them, okay? Tex is surrounded by these white egrets, these birds. Hey, bud. I got a muffin I'm going to drop off for you, okay? Look. I know you don't normally eat muffins, but there's one on the ground. He screams out for donut holes every time. He's like, donut holes. I don't eat muffins. I eat French croissants. I want a French croissant. And he even says it like that. He doesn't say a croissant. A croissant. I'd like me one of them French croissants. We don't serve French croissants over here, okay? We don't bring French croissants to you all. You eat muffins. Muffins. God. You give a mouse a cookie. You give a mouse a cookie. You guys know that story? You give a mouse a cookie, it's going to want a glass of milk. All right, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Today's Thursday, right? So my dad will not be going live today. That will make it where I have a little bit more time. Not that I'm trying to keep you late, guys. I'm not trying to keep you all morning. I know you got other stuff you want to go do. I hope you'll all have a chance to go check out Jamie's video where she shows the new fountain at Longhorn Lester's. It's beautiful. It's on a timer. And we were able to set that up yesterday with the guy who installed it, and he showed me how to work it. Not a lot to do, really. All right, let me close this gate right quick. We may get more rain today, guys. You can see it in the sky. Looky here, isn't this beautiful? I love seeing that right there. Just the cows moving out across the pastures. We're so blessed that we have plenty of green grass growing this summer. Tell you what, you go those couple of years with that drought, and boy, I tell you what, you never forget how bad that was. Hey, sweetie. You being sweet? You'd like a muffin now, wouldn't you? She's like, I know you've been giving out muffins because I can smell them. And I've been watching all them cows get muffins, and I don't know why I have not gotten one. There you go. Is that what you wanted? Why am I zoomed in? Sorry, I was zooming in onto your eye, baby. I zoomed in all up on her face. Yeah, the reason I don't throw these white buckets away is because I think I one day may be able to use them. I don't really know for what, but I just have a hard time throwing away buckets potential buckets that I one day might be able to use. I love you, sweetie. You know that? If you didn't notice yesterday's thumbnail on the regulator video last night, I used Rita's picture. That was the first day I ever met Rita. The first day I ever met Rita, I put that picture up there. Roman, you want a muffin too? And Rita's not letting you have one. Rita, you're not the only special girl. There's other guys and girls who deserve muffins, okay? There's other animals who deserve muffins, okay? And now Roman got his, okay. Let me go feed one to the little bulls. Look at the size difference in those two. Isn't that crazy? I'm trying to stay on my rocks. I need to come by here with some grass killer and kill this grass growing on the rocks. Hey boys. Hey fellas. You guys want a morning snack? 1, 2, 3, 4. Anybody care for a morning snack? Lord Grayson, how about you? You sure do look wonderful. You're filling out like a little beefcake of a man. There you go. You handsome devil, you. You little handsome devil, you, sir. Yes, you're a handsome devil. Waylon, you're feeling kind of grouchy this morning. Could I offer you a muffin to help you with that little grouchy attitude? Will that help at all right there? Okay. That's nice. Waylon's like, that's better. That helps a little bit better. It's not great, but it does help. And I'm like, you're welcome, Waylon, you're welcome. Let's see if we can offer something to Chucky Poos. We're gonna offer Chucky Poo a snack, okay? I'm trying to avoid the mud. Here, Chucky Poos. Here's your muffins, because you're a good boy. Chucky, you dropped it out of your mouth. Dang it, I'm glad I brought an extra one. Eat it fast, Prince Willie Joe. There you go. Chuck, there's one on the ground. You dropped one on the ground. Look, there's one on the ground right there. Right there on the ground is a muffin. You got to reach down and get it, though. It's right on the ground right there. There's a muffin right there. Whoever wants it can have it. It's extra, okay? All right, you bulls are going to be fine. They're like, can we just get into our feed room one last time? Just one more bite of grain before the day starts? And the answer's no. The answer's no. Go eat all that grass out there. You got to put some green stuff into your diet. All right. And they have plenty of delicious green stuff for their diet. All right. Friends, I want to thank you guys for joining us this morning. I'm going to go back and park the side-by-side and get my day started. We are reminding you how blessed we are to have you guys being a part of our social media family. For those who enjoy a cup of coffee in the morning, and then for those who like to set their hair on fire and take rides across the pastures in the afternoons with me, the regulators. Some of you guys who can do both. And then for those who take time to watch those videos during the day, we always appreciate you to hit that like button, put a comment, share with a friend, and then more than anything else, continue to build the community that you all do. It's so wonderful seeing so many of you guys are friends, and you say your hellos to each other, you check up on each other, you ask how everyone's doing when you find out they're going through a hard time. And there's just something real special about that. So we're very blessed to have you. Want to thank you guys for joining us this morning, and we will catch you guys around noon on a video. Alrighty? Then again at 3, and then I'll see you all tonight. And don't forget, I promised, weather permitting, we'll bring that red ball over tonight, this afternoon, this evening, and drop it back off here in the pasture and see what happens. We really want to see Waylon have some fun with that red ball. All right, friends, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next video. Have a wonderful day.